Welcome back. Let's kick it over to Maddie Spielman for the latest football and football news.
Thanks, Josh. Two of Europe's most decorated soccer clubs are coming to Columbus this July. Miho Kawase has the story.
Two of the Europe's premier clubs, Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain, are coming to Columbus and playing here at the show for the International Championship Cup this July. Not to mention, Real Madrid is the most valuable sports team and the highest earning soccer team in the world, with the world's top highest paid soccer stars, Cristiano Ronaldo and James Rodriguez. Paris Saint-Germain is ranked as world's top 12 most valuable soccer teams with the famous players such as Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Thiago Silva. So how people feel about this big game coming in July? I asked two Ohio State soccer players how they think about this event. So how excited are you that these two amazing teams, Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain, are coming to play at the Ohio Stadium?
Yeah, I think it's actually one of the best things that's happened to soccer in our community recently. People like me never really get to see the play live, at least, because they're over in Europe, and to have them actually come right down here to the shoe is really exciting for me, especially being on the soccer team and our team.
I grew up in Columbus too, so having these two world-class teams come and play in my backyard essentially it's awesome for the community here, and it's really special to have them come to where I'm from and play.
And who is your favorite player from these two teams?
PSG would probably be Matuidi. Love watching him play, and then Real Madrid probably Marcelo. He has fun playing, and I like watching him.
I'd say that Edison Cavani is probably my favorite player from PSG, and of course Ronaldo from Real Madrid.
And which team do you think is going to win?
I'm going to say that Real Madrid's going to win just because Ronaldo's on the team. I hope that he, scores a hat trick or something.
I'll go with Real Madrid. If Ronaldo's on the field, I think Real Madrid will win the game.
Tickets for this game are available now via Ticketmaster. Don't miss these greatest soccer club teams coming to the show in July. I'm Miho Kawase reporting for Buckeye TV.
For this year's NFL Draft, Danny O'Reilly has the latest on what Ohio State students expect to see this year.
On April 28th, the 2016 NFL Draft will begin. 8 Ohio State players are projected to be drafted. I asked the students what they thought about this. Some of the players expected to be drafted are Braxton Miller, Joey Bosa, Ezekiel Elliott, and Cardale Jones.
Well, I'm really excited for it. I think Ohio State's alumni are really going to show up. Led by Braxton Miller and all those guys. But I'm really excited to see where Joey Bosa ends up, and especially Ezekiel Elliott, because, Zeke's my boy. I love that guy. I want to see where his cutoff goes.
I think it'll be really exciting to see, where some of the Ohio State players end up in the draft, kind of see where they're going to start their NFL careers at, and kind of follow them through that process, and hopefully some of them will stick around with one of the Ohio teams and kind of maybe get to see them. I think it'll be cool to see where they end up.
Hopefully all players will find their way this year. With Buckeye TV, I'm Danny O'Reilly.
Speaking of the NFL, Twitter made a huge splash by landing a Thursday night streaming deal with the National Football League. The social media platform will stream 10 Thursday night NFL games during the 2016 season, coughing up $10 million to the league for the right to do so. Games will be streamed for free of charge, and viewers do not have to be registered with Twitter to see them. Twitter now joins CBS, NBC, and the NFL Network for broadcasting Thursday night football. The 2016 Ohio State Buckeyes began spring practices in early March. They returned to the shoe for their first live action since the destruction in the desert in their win over Notre Dame. Our own Josh Stape has all you need to know about the 2016 Scarlet and Gray spring game.
The football gods blessed the Buckeye faithful. It was 75 and sunny for this record-breaking crowd of 100,189 fans in attendance. Quarterback J.T. Barrett led the Scarlet as true freshman Joe Burrow took the helm of the Gray. The first quarter showed little production for both squads. But in the second, they found the end zone on defense when Malik Hooker of the Gray intercepted JT and returned it 82 yards and the score. In the Gray's next possession, Torrance Gibson scored on an 18-yard reception. Joe Burrow then connected with redshirt freshman Terry McLaurin to the 2-yard line. On the ensuing play, number 6, Torrance Gibson, took a shovel pass and added 7 points, giving the Gray a 21-3 lead. With only 7 seconds left in the half, running back Mike Weber scored from 2 yards out, making it 21-10 at the half. During the break, Hall of Famer and OSU alum Chris Carter watched as JT Barrett and Cardell Jones participated in a long ball competition. JT heaved the ball 62 yards, only to be topped by 12 Gage's 64-yard toss from the prone position. In the second half, Stephen Collier took over for JT and completed a pass to the flats to Parrish Campbell, who showed off his amazing footwork with a 55-yard gain. This set up another touchdown run by Mike Weber. The following drive for the Gray looked to be promising. Then number 10 took a hit as he released the ball, and Jerome Baker came up with this acrobatic one-handed INT and was dubbed the play of the game. Here's what Luke Fickle had to say about the 2016 Buckeyes.
I think you got a lot of new faces and new names, but a lot of hungry guys that you're going to be excited to watch play. I promise you that.
Today, the Gray prevailed with a 28-17 win over the Scarlet. With Buckeye TV, I'm Joshua Stape.
That's the last time we'll see the football team on the field until September 3rd, where they face Bowling Green for their first game. That's all for sports today. Now back to you guys.
Thank you, Maddie. When we come back, the latest news on a huge play and dogs that will warm your heart.